And we're back, guys. The hardest working man in the tennis business. I'm your host, Get Energy. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. Two, should I say. The initial channel, guys, that's going to be under litigation. I have a large company claiming ownership of my voice. They are wrong. They are completely wrong. And they're going to pay for it. That's right, guys. They are going to pay big time. So stay tuned. I'll keep you updated on that. I'm going to win. 100% confident. That is a fact. But stay tuned, guys. As we focus on more ownership, I'm going to be launching my tennis website. That's, guys, I'm going to bring you guys articles and news stories covering these matches. I'm going to start bringing people on the podcast. That's going to be coming soon. So I have some big things coming on, and I'm going to be registering all my works with BMI as I start to take over. The last thing you want to do is wake a sleeping giant, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm in the studio. I had surgery a couple days ago, so I'm a little tired. Still focusing on healing, and that's going to be a process. But nonetheless, I got some free time. I'm in the studio today. We're going to take a look at clay tournament, Budapest, right? We have Magdalena Fresh and Alina Venetian. This is going to be a good match. They've never played each other before. Freck is good. I say it all the time. A lot of frequent flyer miles. She will play a tournament wherever there's a ball and a net in a court. She's 21 and 19 on the year. Clay, 500, 6 and 6, but she's a good clay player, guys. Nearly 200 wins on clay, and so is Elina. Elina's got an amazing clay record. Mediocre year as well, but if we take a look at their recent form, Magdalena's does not look good, but she's playing tough competition. She's lost 4 in a row, while Elina, she's won 6 of her last 10. She's got some good names. And Helena Kalinina, Team Vegan, Petra Martic, Clara Towson, Dola Hyde, Appleton, and Queenwin. So she's playing very good tennis. And this is a match here where I like the over. I like the first set over 8.5. Both of these ladies are going to get balls back. They're going to play defense, and they're going to win games. Vavara. She's a resident of France. Remember that exchange with Diana Yastremska not too long ago at the net? Was that not classy, or was it just way not classy? That was just horrible, guys. The girl's reaching her hand out, trying to extend. Show her some love, man. Vavara, guys. Ranked 70th on the World Tour, now resident of France. On clay, she's a good clay player. That's her surface. But so is Susan Lemons, they're about the same age, but I think Vavara should have enough to get past Susan. I like Vavara to win this match. Rebecca Masarova from Spain, the Spaniard. She's got a nice serve, taking on Stabazin. They've never faced each other before. Rebecca having a losing season. I mean, we're seeing, look, I say it all the time. I think the WTA, they need to take, the Saudis are paying them a lot of money. They need to write some type of contract to where whoever, a sponsor, someone, where they can take $10 million, put it aside, and every player within the top 100 at the end of the season gets a $100,000 bonus. I think that's what they should do, because you have players like Rebecca Masarova, who's a good player. She's the top 100 player currently sitting outside the top 100, but the schedule's tough, and we have to make it a little easy for these ladies. Increase the pay. Add a yearly bonus so they can focus on their game and play their best tennis. It's tough to play your best tennis when you're traveling from city to city, region to region, and you're worried about finances, right? So Rebecca's lost 3 in a row, but tough competition. Vondrousova, she won a set over Ludmilla, and she lost to Carly. That's a bad loss, but she's gonna have enough here to get the victory over Natalia. I like Rebecca Masarova and her big racket to win. This is gonna be a good match, guys. They've never faced each other before. Alexandra Sasnovich taking on Victoria Tomova. Sass, say it all the time, good shot maker. She's got good short balls, but when she's taking on someone that has a lot more power than her, especially on the backhand side, that's when she struggles. This is on clay, though. I mean, Tomova, she's got nearly 300 wins on clay. Sass, not a great clay player. I do like Tomova's backhand to be a little bit more aggressive in setting the pace and the tempo, keeping Sass on the back foot. However, Sass, she's going to have to go to the short balls to disrupt Tomova. I don't know if she could do it. I like Tomova to win that match. Now we have Sarah Termo, who's an amazing clay player. Hopefully she's doing all right. She had to take some time off, gather her thoughts, and just make sure she was good mentally. She's the 4th seed here, guys, and she's taking on Georgiana Topolova. These two have never played before, but Georgiana's playing well, guys. She's won 7 of her last 10 matches, and when it comes to clay, she's got nearly 150 wins on clay, 100 less than Sarah Turmo, but I mean, she's a lot less experienced. I like Sarah Turmo to get the victory here. That's the pick there. Timofeva and Walter. This is going to be a good match. Sorry, I don't have an image for either one of these guys, but Simona Walter, one of the taller players on tour, but I say it all the time. That mid-range game she has for her height, it's really, really good, and she's really solid. She's taking on Marina Timofeva, who had an amazing run earlier this year at the Australian Open. She's playing good tennis. She's got a short center of gravity, and she's going to have the edge in a lot of these exchanges. But she's on the skid. She's lost four in a row, but she's playing tough competition. The problem here is Walter is a qualifier, and she's used to these courts. So I'd like Simona Walter to win at least a set in this match as the underdog. And Kamila Rakimova taking on Ann Karolina Smedlova. This is going to be a good match here, guys. Now, Ann Karolina, she's pretty solid. She's got power, but her stamina concerns me. And this is a match here where Camilla wants the baseline from deep. And by the way, again, Camilla, another player having a losing season after having consecutive back-to-back 30-plus win seasons. I think the schedule, even though Rebecca is complaining about it, Rebecca is complaining about it, but players like Garcia, Iga, they're not really complaining about the schedule. I think the schedule is getting to these ladies. A lot of these ladies are having losing seasons, and they're good quality players. I like Camilla to win a set in this match. She's the underdog. I think she'll win the match, but I'll take her to win a set. That's the pick there. And there you go, guys. Enjoy the picks. I'm your host, Good Energy. Like the video, show some love. And again, thank you guys for following this channel. And let's start off with some good energy. But stay tuned for the website, the podcast, all that good stuff is coming. Thank you so much.